What's going on, everybody? My name is Winston, and today I'm going to be watching Atouna El Toufoule, covered by Sabyan. I'm told that this is an emotional music video, and I can already tell it's going to be because the first thing I'm noticing about this thumbnail is what looks like an explosion. And I know it's focused on Palestine and just war as a whole, and how it affects the youth, how it affects people, families, distant family, everybody. People that need help, people that don't deserve to be caught in the middle, people that are innocent civilians affected by these horrific acts. And for most people, it's an emotional subject, it's a very touchy subject. So I must warn you, if you don't feel like kind of tapping into the emotional aspect, then this video isn't for you. But let's get it going. So, as expected, the first thing I noticed was somebody being carried away on a stretcher. Little girl throwing up a peace sign. Okay, so these are images that we've all kind of seen before as well. Buildings knocked to the ground, people pulling people out of the ruins. It's a terrible, terrible thing to look at, and I can only imagine how horrific it is being in that situation. And already, I'm only maybe 50 seconds into this video, and I can tell how emotional it is. It's truly sad, man. It's so crazy to me. It's actually just so crazy to me. Because we see stuff like this in movies all the time. We see stuff like this on the news all the time. But for some people, like, this is the norm. This is, as of right now, this is the norm for so many people. It doesn't really sink in until you're watching something like this. And it's horrific. Because these are human beings. These are children, these are women, these are fathers. These are families being torn apart. I feel like, a side note, sorry man, like, things keep coming to mind when I'm watching this. I feel like people all over the world forget that the people that are affected by these things are human beings, just like you and me. And I feel like people tend to dehumanize these people. They make up all sorts of excuses. Like, well, if it's so terrible, then why don't they just leave? If it's so horrible, why don't they just jump on a plane? And the reality is that a lot of people can't do that. A lot of people can't just get up and leave their homes. And a lot of people don't want to get up and leave their homes. And the reality is that they shouldn't have to. It's their home. It's their land. It's their family. It's what they know. It's what they love. If you love your country, you don't want to have to go just because there's violence happening. You want the violence to stop. And for me personally, I don't understand. I'm not heavy into politics, so I can't fully articulate what I'm trying to say, I guess. But I just feel like there's so much more the world could do to help people in Palestine. Not people all over the world. And I feel like people need to watch videos like this. Got that angelic voice too. So talented. So talented. Truly talented. Hold on. That's a kid, man. People, like, stop dehumanizing people just because of their beliefs and their religion or their orientation or where they're from, their culture, their skin color. Like, there's no justification for what's happening all over the world, but specifically in reference to this video in Palestine. There's no justification for it. Man. This is extremely upsetting, man. It hurts. Like, it hurts to watch. And I realize that some people might think that because you're making a YouTube video, you have to put on a front for people. You have to make people think you feel a certain way. The reality is, if you watch this video and you don't feel something, there's something wrong with you. I have no physical personal connection to this culture, and I empathize. I feel horrible watching these videos. I feel so sad, like to my core, watching innocent children suffering, watching families being torn apart, people being carried away by stretchers. It's terrible, man. The crazy thing is, this happens like every day. This is, like I said earlier, this is the norm to some people. I have to add, though, that her singing is amazing. I don't even know where to start. I didn't want to be in this kind of sad mood. Like, I was about to go to sleep, and now got me feeling all horrible, but at the same time, I'm grateful because I needed to see this. My buddy introduced me to this group. And I'm glad that I've taken the time to kind of explore their music because, to be honest, they're extremely talented. They're amazing performers, amazing singers, artists in general. And they also have the ability to put together these amazing videos to make you think and make you feel. And it's heartwarming to see other people who care enough about other people to take time to talk about them and to sing about them and to try to illustrate what people are going through creatively. So, Sabyan, as always, I appreciate the effort you guys put into this project. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed the video, if you enjoyed the cover, if you want to see more videos in the future, I know the camera quality is terrible, don't worry, new camera's on the way. And I just want to thank everybody for tuning in, giving me the time, your time. So please hit that subscribe button, as well as the bell notification so you never miss a video or an upload, and you can instantly check them out. I appreciate you. God bless.